the Sore Beauty, cystoscopy. But all is good. And Susan, the Ravishing Beast, looking forward to the highlight of our week. Does that, well, yeah, it sounds like everybody's suffering a little bit this morning. But yeah, I hope you're well. I hope you're well, Chris, and I'm sure you'll be on the mend soon, no doubt. Hello to Brenda Robinson. Good evening to you. Team Netherway. Hello to you guys. Hope you're well. Good evening to Pam as well. Pam Brad. Good evening to you. Jeanette and John and Laura Armstrong in Belfast. Hello to all of you over there. Our friends. That was almost Swedish as well. Our friends. We will be joining our friends over in Sweden as always. The two weird dots above the O. Good evening to you guys. Hope you're well. Sir of the Bill of the Tutors for our 5 this morning. Didn't know what the E stood for. Joining in on my own this evening. As usual, good luck to all the YouTube live chat legends. I'm saying nothing about this morning. They absolutely royally stitched me up. So I am saying absolutely nothing. Train. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So yes, hello to all of you guys. Hope you're well. Hello to Sally Bates. Hopefully to do better than we did last week in Zante. Oh, come on, let's be honest. Your only reason you did badly in Zante last week was probably because of the alcohol flowing. But yeah, welcome back to the UK and hello to you guys. Hello to the Leamington Loungers. Good evening to you. Thank God I'm out of hospital just in time to play tonight. That's Dave and Lynn. Oh, and thanks to Lynn again for looking after me. Love her to bits. That's Dave loves you to bits. I'm just, you know what I mean. But yeah, no, glad you're on the mend as well, Dave. Get well soon. Hello to the Quiz Kings of Deb and Joe. Good evening to you guys. Hope you are well. And hello to newbies Linda and Claire. Linda scored 4 out of 5 this morning. Please can we and the Bakewell Tarts, Claire and Brian, and the Black RPs, Fran and Hugh, have a shout out. Hope your braces are getting easier. No. It's quite simply. No. Right, let's have a quick look on Twitter because I haven't even been on Twitter today. So let's have a look at what is on over Twitter. Hello to Snowy. Good evening to you. Okay, that's a random thing that's on there. Anyway, hello to Kieran and Lorna, just back from the mother-in-law Hedwigs in time for the quiz. By the way, thought you'd like this picture of the big McLaren headquarters sign in Woking. Usually bright white, but turns orange for special occasions. No, now see, yeah, that's true, because when it's McLaren... Sorry, train once it's gone. McLaren started the tradition. So years and years and years and years and years ago, back in sort of the late 2000s, what they used to do is if they won a race, they would put the rocket red T-shirts on. So it would signify, look, you know, we're standing out from everyone. And then everyone copied it. And now it just looks like everybody, it was every other team. But it was actually McLaren who started that tradition. I think it might have been 2008, Lewis's first season. I know Jensen had a season with it as well. Anyway, but yeah, thank you for the picture. Mr. and Mrs. Jackson are in. Neb and Denise are back from their 1 week sabbatical watching Wimbledon. We can all look out. Good evening to all of you guys. Hope you are well. Following on from the post on the Facebook even. Hi Jay, please can you wish our friends Moogie and Flip good luck tonight, and we will be catching up tomorrow. But looking forward to playing as his team on Saturday. As we're having a get together before bless his legs, aka Phil Flip, has his knee op done. So yeah, good luck. You've got loads of people in your corner, Phil, so I'm sure you're going to be absolutely fine. The Wegman Arctic Explorers are just north of A and south of Bow on Lofton. 26 degrees here, still midnight, sun 200 miles above the Arctic Circle, and quizzing by the fjord. Shout out to the UK Wegman team, especially brother Tony, for keeping order when everyone else is away. Now, I was thinking about this. I was thinking about you guys during the week. We've been, you know, the quiz has been played in loads and loads of different countries, etc. I think it's about 130 something, the different countries the quiz has been seen. But I think you guys have got to be the most random of locations. If anyone can beat that, go for it. But I'm sure you guys, you know, going on that trip, I think you guys must top that list. Hello to the Welling Wizards who are poised with a pen. I hope you got a piece of paper as well. Just says you're poised with a pen. Like I've just got a vision of you stood there now going, oh, we've nothing to write on. But yeah, hello to the Welling Wizards. Hope you're good. Hello to the Wards and Stevens who are hoping for a better score than last week. I'm sure you'll be fine. It's an interesting quiz tonight. There's no tricks up your sleeve, but 3 of the rounds have a little bit of a special meaning, but I'm not even going to get into that until later on. My word, Discord's gone a bit loopy. Yeah, probably shouldn't have opened Discord. Right, hang on, let me find, because there was one in here. There it is. If it's possible, could you say happy birthday to Mark and a hello to the priests on tonight's quiz? Yeah, happy birthday, Mark. Don't know how old you are, so we'll do. I always go to my default, which is 21. Happy 21st birthday, Mark. I'm sure you're going to have a good day, and I'm sure the priests are going to make sure that you are looked very much well and looked after as well. Right. Let me do that and do that and do that. Right, I think I'm good. Yeah, about 3 minutes to go. Yeah, a bit of a hectic sort of start this evening because of the technical issues. Hello to Monica and Alan. Good evening to you guys. Yeah, I don't even know what was up with that. Reset my computer, it loaded up, everything was ready to go. Double clicked on Streamlabs and it didn't want to work. So but yeah, get yourselves all settled in, get ready to go. 50 questions as always, but yeah, 3 of the rounds tonight have a bit of a special meaning to me, but I'm not going to tell you why until the end of the quiz. So you might find it quite easy tonight, you might find it a bit trickier than normal. It all depends on where you end up with the questions, but yeah, they do have a bit of a special meaning. We'll come to them later. Can you say congratulations to my daughter Hannah, who works for Durham University and just accepted a promotion today? Oh yeah, congratulations, Hannah. Well, it's a promotion, so it's definitely another step up the ladder. So yeah, well done to you. What was I going to say? I can't remember. Lost my train of thought now. Oh, there's some more. It's just like completely and utterly reloading. Hello to Helen and John, the Kingstonians. Good evening to you guys. And it's been a while since we did one live, but the PW crew of Paula, Simon, Karen, and Matt are here and are ready. So yeah, good evening to you guys. I'm not quite sure. I think you may have. I'm not the one to talk about misspelling, but it's quite an amusing, quite an amusing hashtag, and now it's got me thinking. Virtual pup quiz. That's now got me thinking. Maybe that would be quite sort of a funny sort of quiz to like get dogs in, and I think I need to lie down. I really do. I'm starting to think I really do need to lie down. Right, a minute to go, and we'll get underway tonight. Yes, Saturday's quiz, just in advance while you're all getting yourself sorted. Saturday's quiz is pre-recorded. Jack's girlfriend, who's not his girlfriend, who's his best mate, it's her birthday party on Saturday, so we're going to be up there giving him a hand and stuff. And enjoying the party, enjoying the birthday party. So yeah, I won't be able to work like I normally do through Saturday. So it'll be pre-recorded and ready for you. Hello to Matt. Oh, Matt, you are a legend. Me and Elsie are ready for you to quiz on our ... J, or for a more PC tweet, let's get quizzical. I love that. Do you know what? This has been a family quiz for over 3 years, and I love the fact that you've sort of gone, do you know what? I'll be nice and I'll give you the non-PC, the PC and the non-PC version. I love that. Yeah, we played quiz on Tuesday night. I got absolutely battered. Yeah, it was my own fault, honestly. After the first round, we were in front by 2 points, and I said to the quizmaster, I said, we won last week. I said, you haven't taken our 10 points off. And he went, I love that honesty, really appreciate that honesty. I'm only going to take off I'm only going to take 9 points off instead of 10. 1 point's not going to make a difference. And then we absolutely crumbled after that. So there you go. Hello, Tiny Sarah.
Hello.
Are you going to bed?
Yeah, but look who I'm bringing to bed. Oh. Guess who I'm bringing to bed?
I don't know, but quick, get yourself in.
Monster truck.
Okay, well, we've got 13 seconds before the quiz starts, so jump, sit yourself there. Say hello to everyone.
Hello.
Why have you got it hooked on you? You're a bit of a doofus at times, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
What are you doing on Saturday?
I forgot.
Whose birthday party?
What?
Whose birthday party is it?
Ella.
Yeah, Ella's birthday. Right. Anyway, you go to bed. Daddy's going to start the quiz.
Okay, but I want to show them who's in here. Wrong way.
Wrong way.
Rum, rum.
Are you inspired by Farming Simulator? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Right, go on. Daddy's going to start the quiz.
Hey, wait. I want to show them.
Okay, right, go on. Love you.
Mummy.
Go find Mummy.
Daddy, tell me when the quiz starts.
It's starting now. Oh. Bless him. Right, let's... Oh, he's back again.
When is it starting?
It's starting in a second. Are you all right?
Is the quiz on now?
Yes, it's always on. It's been up there. You've been talking to people for the last couple of minutes. Right, come on. Right.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Love you. Okay, right, let's get into it. Let's push that button and across it comes. There we go. Right, welcome along. It is Thursday, the 13th of July. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Hope you are well. Yeah, 50 questions tonight. All the usual fun of the fair that you would expect. No tricks up my sleeve, but as I said earlier, 30 of the questions, 3 of the rounds tonight have a bit of a special meaning. I will explain at the end because I don't want to take it away from it tonight. Let's kick it off with entertainment then, starting with this round 1. Question 1. By what name was actor Arthur Stanley Jefferson better known? So by what name was actor Arthur Stanley Jefferson better known? Do you mean Jean-Paul Gaultier? I don't think Jean-Paul Gaultier is striped either. Anyway, number 2, Pavarotti, Carreras, and Domingo were collectively known how? So Pavarotti, Carreras, and Domingo were collectively known how? Number 3, in the movie The Green Mile, was Tom Hanks a prisoner or prison guard? So in the movie The Green Mile, was Tom Hanks a prisoner or prison guard? Sorry, breaking news on Sky. Hollywood actors to go on strike in move which will reduce the industry to a near standstill. I've no idea why they're striking. No idea what's going on. So without context, but if anyone is sat in Hollywood right now and thinks, you need to fill some gaps, I'll come over. I'll fill in for James Corden or what have you. I'm not bothered. I'm assuming, well, yeah, I've probably shot my foot in that. Assuming it's overpay or something. Number 4, Radioactive Man is the comic book superhero featured in which animated TV series? So Radioactive Man is the comic book superhero featured in which animated TV series? Oh, higher pay and safeguards against unauthorized use of their images through artificial intelligence. Okay. Number 5, which 2000 film saw Russell Crowe play General Maximus Decimus Meridius? So which 2000 film saw Russell Crowe play General Maximus Decimus Meridius? When I wrote this question earlier, before I went in and did my research, for some reason in my head, I was convinced this was Gerard Butler. I checked and made sure it wasn't Gerard Butler. Yeah, I was convinced in my head it was Gerard Butler. Number 6, which singer had 60s, 70s hits with Stand By Your Man, The Ways to Love a Man, and Take Me to Your World? And instantly in my head, I get an alien voice going, take me to your leader. Number 7, which Take That singer became the second winner of Celebrity Big Brother in 2002? So which Take That singer became the second winner of Celebrity Big Brother in 2002? Number 8, who currently holds the record for most Best Actress nominations? Is it Jane Fonda, Is it Meryl Streep or is it Katharine Hepburn? That's what I want. So who currently holds the record for most Best Actress nominations? Jane Fonda, Meryl Streep, or Katharine Hepburn? I think that's message of the day. I don't think Russell Crowe has ever played Gerard Butler. Number 9. Which Canadian singer won Eurovision for Switzerland in 1988? So which Canadian singer won Eurovision for Switzerland in 1988? And finally, number 10. What was the name of the American-British supergroup that released a cover of Let It Be to raise funds for the victims of the Zeebrugge disaster? So what was the name of the American-British supergroup that released a cover of Let It Be to raise funds for the victims of the Zeebrugge disaster? Round 2 coming through with some geography for you tonight. This is one of the rounds that I said at the beginning has a bit of meaning, and I will explain afterwards. But here we go. Number 1. Which canal links the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans? Oh yeah, which reminds me, you may have heard some of these questions before at various points over the last 3.5 years. That's all I'm saying. Which canal links the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans? Number 2, which continent receives the greatest average amount of rain? Which continent receives the greatest average amount of rainfall per square mile? So which continent receives the greatest average amount of rainfall per square mile? Number 3, the title of the French national anthem is derived from the name of which French city? So the title of the French national anthem is derived from the name of which French city? Number 4, what colour is the circle on the Japanese flag? So what colour is the circle on the Japanese flag? Number 5, which American state is Chicago in? So which American state is Chicago in? Number 6, in which American state is Cape Canaveral, a launching site for space travel? In which American state is Cape Canaveral a launching site for space travel? You get married in 15 weeks, Vicky. You've not mentioned it. Number 7, what is the capital of Jamaica? So what is the capital of Jamaica? Number 8, a country historically known as Abyssinia. What is the modern name for it? So a country historically known as Abyssinia, what is the modern name for it? Number 9, in which city is the European Parliament based? So in which city is the European Parliament based? Finally, number 10, the islands of Mauritius can be found in which ocean? So the islands of Mauritius can be found in which ocean? And finally then, round 3, and we'll take a short break. Science and nature for you. Kicking off with this, number 1, what name is given to an area in space where the pull of gravity is so strong that nothing can escape it? So what name is given to an area in space where the pull of gravity is so strong that nothing can escape it? Number 2, what is the fastest land animal? I needed to double check this. So which is the fastest land mammal? Okay, I am all right. Train. Number 3, what is the name of the longest bone in the human body? So what is the name of the longest bone in the human body? Number 4, who said science without religion is lame? Religion without science is blind. So who said science without religion is lame? Religion without science is blind. Number 5, which element has the chemical symbol of N? So which element has the chemical symbol N? Another train coming. Number 6, which gender of lion has the mane? Is it the male, the female, or both? So which gender of lion has a mane? Is it the male, the female, or both? Number 7, what is the tallest grass in the world? In the world. So what is the tallest grass in the world? Number 8, by what name is a modulator demodulator better known as? I like that. By what name is a modulator demodulator better known as? Two to go. Number 9, what type of animal is a sidewinder? So what type of animal is a sidewinder? And your final question for the first part of the quiz, number 10. Insects will have how many legs? So insects will have how many legs? Okay, there you go. So that is your first 30 questions this evening. Let me just quickly push the button because I don't think I have already. Publish. There you go. They're up on jvpqquestions.com. So head on over there now if you do want a recap of those. Right, short break for 7 minutes. And when I return, we will go through some answers. I'll see you after this. Okay, answers coming up then in a short moment's time. Oh, was I supposed to say something? Sorry. Yeah, it's been a very long week. Very, 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 very long week. Did have fun on Saturday night though. Saturday night. Yeah, I did have fun on Saturday night as well. But did have a lot of fun on Sunday afternoon at Freight Island in Manchester for this. It was like a load of free tickets, and you just basically toddled on and yeah, watched the British Grand Prix on a massive screen sat in Freight Island. So yeah, it was really good. Really enjoyed it, especially with the result. Ish, so nearly. We'll get him next time. Anyway, right, get your answer sheets together. Let's do this. Let's see how you did with the first part of the quiz this evening. Entertainment is where we started. Number one, by what name was actor Arthur Stanley Jefferson better known? It's Stan Laurel. It's another fine mess you've gotten us into. Number two, Pavarotti, Carreras, and Domingo were collectively known as the Three Tenors. Yes, Norma. Number three, in the movie The Green Mile, was Tom Hanks a prisoner or prison guard? He was a prison guard in The Green Mile. Number four, Radioactive Man is the comic book superhero featured in which animated TV series? It's The Simpsons. Number five, which 2000 film saw Russell Crowe play General Maximus Decimus Meridius? It's Gladiator. I'm gonna get shouted at for this next comment, but I've not seen Gladiator 300, Spartacus, or whatever the other one was. Because I only know the quotes, I get very confused by all of them. Gladiator's not the one that's got "I am Spartacus" in it. This is the one where he goes, "I am General Maximus Decimus Meridius." Yada yada. Anyway, so yeah, I've not seen any of them. Number six, which singer had 60s, 70s hits with "Stand By Your Man," "The Ways to Love a Man," and "Take Me to Your World"? It's Tammy Wynette. Number seven, which Take That singer became the second winner of Celebrity Big Brother in 2002? It was Mark Owen. Number eight, who currently holds the record for most Best Actress nominations? It's Meryl Streep. I think she's got... it was the Oscars as well, but I think you kind of worked that one out. I think she's on 17 at the moment, 17 or 18. I think it's Catherine. I did have this written down earlier. I think it's Catherine Hepburn has got the most wins. I think she's on 4. But yeah, Meryl Streep's far and away got the most nominations. Number 9, which Canadian singer won Eurovision for Switzerland in 1988? It was Celine Dion. Number 10, what was the name of the American-British supergroup that released a cover of Let It Be to raise funds for the victims of Zeebrugge disaster? They were called Ferry Aid. Now, I was going to be evil with this question. I was going to put underscore aid and basically get you to name the first one, and I thought it might trip some people up and put Live Aid. But yeah, it was Ferry Aid. Oh, I had a really bad dad joke. Formulating my head something to do with Cherry Aid, but I'm going to move on quite quickly. Round 2, geography number 1, which canal links the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans? It's the Panama Canal. It's also something to do with lemonade, cherry aid, orange aid. It's a bad dad joke. It's formulated. Number 2, which continent receives the greatest average amount of rainfall per square mile? It's South America. Number 3, the title of the French national anthem is derived from the name of which French city? It is Marseille. Number 4, what colour is the circle on the Japanese flag? It is red. Number 5, which American state is Chicago in? Chicago is in the state of Illinois. Number 6, in which American state is Cape Canaveral, a launching site for space travel? It's Florida. Ow. Don't know if my microphone picked that up, but that was my knee. Number 7, what is the capital of Jamaica? It's Kingston. Number 8, a country, Ethiopia. Number 9, in which city is the European Parliament based? It is Strasbourg. Although I did when you type in European Parliament, it comes up with. And number 10, the islands of Mauritius can be found in the Indian Ocean. And Science and Nature number 1, what name is given to an area in space? Gravity is so strong that nothing can escape it. It is a black hole. You see the announcement this week from NASA talking about space. NASA sort of turned around and gone, we think we might have found the building blocks of life on Mars, but it doesn't actually mean that. It doesn't actually mean that there was life on Mars. As always, the headline, you have to read past the headline. Number 2, which is... Someone's got a bad exhaust. What is the fastest land animal? It is the cheetah. Number 3, what is the name of the longest bone in the human body? It is the femur. Stop giggling in the back. Number 4, who said science without religion is lame? Religion without science is blind. It was Albert Einstein. Number 5, which element has the chemical symbol of N? It's nitrogen. Number 6, which gender of lion has a mane? Is it the male, the female, or both? It is the male. Number 7, what is the tallest grass in the world? It is bamboo. Doing the old bat? No, never mind. Number 8, by what name is modular demodulator better known as? It is modem. Of which I've wanted to throw. Yeah, you can have thigh bone, it's fine. Yeah, I've wanted to throw my modem out the window this week. Number 9, what type of animal is a sidewinder? It's a snake. It's not it is a missile, but that's not a missile isn't type of animal. And finally, number 10, insects will have how many legs? They will have 6. 6 legs, 6 limbs. Not in total, but you know what I mean, 6. Right, total your scores up. Let me know how you are getting on so far. 30 points available to you. Still to come, Connections Round and General Knowledge. Connections Round is brand new. I'm going to throw this out there. I may... This is hard. This is very hard tonight. So I may throw out a clue. But what I'm going to do is around about question 6, I'm going to ask if you want a clue. And I might, for the first time in 3.5 years, I might throw an additional extra point out for this connection round. Because it is hard. It is very hard. I'm telling you now, Beck's got no chance. Absolutely no chance. She might get the questions, but she might get the answers, but she won't actually get... she won't get the connection right. Yeah, not modem. You know what I mean. Wi-Fi box. You know what I mean. Right, scores are coming through. So let's do that and let's do that. Right, here we go then. Connections round, round 4. As always, 9 questions. Question number 10. What links all of the answers together? This, as I say, is tricky. I might do something around this. Yeah. Right, okay. Here we go. Number 1. Which Sylvester Stallone movie series had films First Blood Part 2, and Last Blood, among others? No, it's not Monopoly. Which Sylvester Stallone movie series had films First Blood Part 2, and Last Blood, among others? Number 2, what is the world-renowned brand name for the American company known for petroleum jelly-based products? It's not a good start for Beck. The other one that begins with R. What is the world-renowned brand name for the American company known for petroleum jelly-based products? Yeah. Yeah, it's the other one that begins with R, Beck. Which is just giving everyone else a clue. So, I've just seen some scores coming through. This has tickled me. Bar staff plus 423, taxi drivers 23, me 20, and Maz and Mike 18. Are you just all grouping yourselves into... So, bar staff and have to play with themselves, and a group of taxi drivers have had to get together. Sorry, that's just tickled me. Number 3, what P describes a chemical substance that is harmful or lethal to living organisms? So what P describes a chemical substance that is harmful or lethal to living organisms? I've just got visions in White Regis Social Club to walk in and go, what's your profession? You're a taxi driver, right? Yeah, you can join our team. What's your profession? Bar staff? Yeah, you can join our team. Oh, Beck, you are out of practice. I'm going to give you this. You are out of practice. And I really want to embarrass you by reading out what answer you think number 2 is, but I really, really... Number 4, which word can go before thyroidism, sensitive, and glycemia? Glycemia. That even makes more sense. Which word can go before thyroidism, sensitive, and glycemia? Perfume salesman? Is that another team? Is that sorry, have I missed them? So currently in the White Ridges Social Club, you've got a team of bar staff, a team of taxi drivers, and a team of perfume. Number 5, what is the name of the thin... yeah, I need to put a caveat on this for our American listeners. What is the name of the thin plastic film primarily used for sealing and securing food items? Now, our American friends over there are going to have... They're going to know what this is, but you call it a different name. I need the UK name because it's very, very crucial to the connection. So, however, if you have no idea what the connection is, at least, yeah. Number 6, what kind of silver lining did Jeff Beck sing about? So what kind of silver lining did Jeff Beck sing about? Number 7, what was the name of the bush kangaroo in the TV show of the same name? What's that? Somebody's fallen down the well? What was the name? That was the word. That is honestly the worst Australian accent ever. What was the name of the bush kangaroo in the TV show of the same name? Got it and got it on 4. All right, let me read out number 8 first. Number 8, if a supermarket realizes there is an issue with a product that they have sold, they issue a product or safety what? If a supermarket realizes there is an issue with a product they have sold, they issue a product or safety what? Number 9, what is the name of the piece of paper signed by a doctor which confirms someone is ill and needs to stay off work? So what is the name of the piece of paper signed by a doctor which confirms someone is ill and needs to stay off work? So, as always, question 10, what links all of the answers together? Now, I'm going to give you a caveat because normally there's a lot of people going, got it, etc. And there's been hardly any of that. So, at the end of round 5, I will give you a clue to this. Okay? So, I will give you a clue to what this is to help you along. But write down an answer before. So, write down an answer before I give you that clue. If you get the connection round right before I give you that clue, then you can get an extra point. Okay, so you'll get 2 points if you get it right now. You'll get the standard 1 point if you need the clue. Okay. Right, here we go then. Let's wrap this up. General knowledge then, round 5, and I'll give you the clue in a little bit. Number 1, how many feet are there in a mile? So how many feet are there in a mile? Words I don't think you've ever used to describe me, Dan. Very clever. I'll take that. Thanks, Dan. Number 2, how many columns are there in the game Connect 4? So how many columns are there in the game Connect 4? Number 3, what famous blue train numbered 1 would you find on the island of Sodor? So what famous blue train numbered 1 would you find on the island of Sodor? Number 4, what does the term brute mean when applied to wine? So what does the term brute mean when applied to wine? Number 5, sect and perolada are examples of what type of wine? So sect and perolada are examples of what type of wine? And another train. Good evening, Northern Rail. Right, they don't run this often during the day, right? I am sure Northern Rail have cottoned on to the fact that if they run them... Number 6, how many pints of beer make up a peck? So how many pints of beer make up a peck? Number 7, in the game of Monopoly, how much does it cost to buy Old Kent Road? So in the game of Monopoly, how much does it cost to buy Old Kent Road? Another train. Number 8, from which animal does cashmere wool come from? So from which animal does cashmere wool come from? Number 9, helophobia is the fear of what? So helophobia is the fear of what? And your final question tonight, number 10. Roughly how many years are there between Halley's Comet's appearances? Is it 55 to 59 years, 65 to 69, or 75 to 79? So roughly how many years are there between Halley's Comet appearances? 55 to 59, 65 to 69, or 75 to 79? Okay, the last two rounds are up on jvpqquestions.com now. So yeah, head on over there if you need a recap. That's going to be amalgamating soon into a brand new spanking beautiful website. And yeah, you'll see it soon anyway. When I finish off the last few bits. Right, that clue. So if you don't want the clue, if you want to stay away from clues and you want to, I mean, to be honest, my mum's got this tonight, which yeah, but anyway. So if you don't want the clue, mute now. So turn your sound off very, very quickly now. Okay, so very, very quickly, they link into a TV show. So your clue is they are from a TV show. Okay? You can turn it back off now. I've stopped clues. Right, going to take 7 minutes and I will see you after this. some of you are more cleverer than I'm giving you credit for tonight. I apologise. Right, so answers coming up then in just a short moment's time. So the 3 rounds that I said have a bit of meaning. So back end of last week, I was asked a very, very interesting question of what was the first either question or rounds that you wrote and read out kind of thing. And I said, well, I've been doing this since, you know, back way back in sort of, you know, the early 2000s. I said, so I can't really remember, you know, and I won't have it stored anywhere. I said, however, I've got a couple of sort of old laptops and stuff from when I moved up here to Darwin and sort of started helping write Sarah's quizzes. So for the last sort of 13, 14 years, I said, I can have a look. So these 3 rounds are some of the first 3 rounds that I wrote when I moved to Darwin and sort of took over from Sarah, who was quizmaster in our local pub when we first got together, and she was already getting bored of it, and that's where I took it over. So these are some of the first, and literally all I did was just they had them in one of my email inboxes, pulled them across today, and so some of those questions obviously have been asked over the last years, but they are in their exact format and form that I used, that I wrote them when first started. So there you go. That's what they're there for. That's why they are here this evening. A little bit of nostalgia for me, really. Lots of things I've been going back through over the last few months. So a little bit of finishing off some nostalgia. Anyway, right, let's see how you did then tonight. Connections has divided opinion, but yeah, that said, a lot of you give a little bit more intelligent than I was giving credit. So here we go. Number 1, which Sylvester Stallone movie series had films First Blood Part 2, and Last Blood, among others, because I think the others were like 3 and 4. They were Rambo. Number 2, what is the world-renowned brand name for the American company known for petroleum jelly-based products? I'm going to embarrass you. Do you know what? I can't not do this, right? Beck's answer to this was Haribo. The answer is Vaseline. Really don't think you want to be eating Vaseline, Beck. I'll be honest. Number 3, what P describes a chemical substance that is harmful or lethal to living organisms? It's poison. And number 4, which word can go before thyroidism? Sensitive and glycemia. It is hyperthyroidism, hypersensitive, and hyperglycemia. Number 5, what is the name of the thin plastic film primarily used for sealing and securing food items? It is cling film. Number 6, what kind of silver lining did Jeff Beck sing about? It is hi-ho. And it's hi-ho, silver lining. Oh, no. Right, somebody else has also said that it was Haribo. Number 7, what was the name of the bush kangaroo in the TV show of the same name? It's Skippy. These are the friends I hang about with, right? The two people I know really, really well have both said the words Haribo for that question. Number 8, if a supermarket realizes there is an issue with a product they have sold, they issue a product or safety recall. It took me 20 minutes trying to work out how to put this in, and I could have made it easier, but I thought it was quite funny. Number 9, what is the name of a piece of paper signed by a doctor which confirms someone is ill and needs to stay off work? It was known as a sick note. And so what links them then? So if you got this before, which a lot of you did, if you got this before I gave out the clue, you can take an extra point for it. So 2 points for this. If you got it after the clue, then you get the point as normal. They are the nicknames of London's Burning, the TV show London's Burning characters. So you had Sick Note, Poison Pierce, Recall. Underrated. There's going to be a lot of you who are like, what on earth is London's Burning? Because you're just too young, and you're very, you won't remember this kind of stuff. As someone put it very, very eloquently, it's the UK version of Chicago Fire, but with decent acting and storylines, which is absolutely spot on. It was an incredible TV show. So yeah, London Burning character nicknames. So as long as you've got London Burning in there, you're fine. And general knowledge number 1, how many feet are in a mile? There is 5,280. Number 2, how many columns are there in a game of Connect 4? There are 7. 7. Number 3, what famous blue train number 1 would you find on the island of Sodor? It is Thomas. Number 4, what does the term brute mean when applied to wine? It is very dry. Speaking of wine, Sect and Perolada are examples of sparkling wine. Number 6, how many pints of beer make up a peck? It is 16. Who knows, right? 13, 14 years ago, what on earth, where on earth a peck came from. But there you go, yeah. So there are 16 pints in a peck. Saying that, it depends on how many John's drunk, I suppose, because John Peck. Evening, John. Number 7, in the game of Monopoly, how much does it cost to buy Old Kent Road? It is 60. See, this is where the Monopoly obsession all began 13, 14 years ago. There it is, a Monopoly question in one of my first ever quizzes. Number 8, from which animal does cashmere wool come from? It is a goat. Number 9, helophobia is the fear of the sun. And number 10, roughly how many years are there between Halley's Comet appearances? There are between 75 and 79 years. So there you go, Tot. Your score's up then. Let me know how you got on. So technically 50 points on the table, but if you got the connection before the clue, then you get the bonus point as well. But yeah, so Tot, your score's up. Let me know how you got on this evening. But if, as usual, you need a tiebreaker to separate you out tonight, your question is this. Nearest to this gets the point. What is the diameter to the nearest centimetre of a regulation golf hole cup? So what is the diameter to the nearest centimetre of a regulation golf hole cup? Nearest to this will get the point. Yeah, even my mum got the connection round. All I just got was London's Burning. I was like, yeah. But I'm pretty sure it was my mum who taught me, showed me about London's Burning anyway. So... Right, remember, nearest to this gets the point. 3, 2, 1. There you go. It's 11 centimetres. So a regulation golf hole cup should be 11 centimetres, or 10.795 to be more precise. But then obviously it's over 0.5, so you round it up to 11 centimetres. So there you have it, 50 questions tonight. 30 of them have come from way back. Best part of 13 years ago, I would say. What would have followed, by the way? So when there were 4 rounds on there. It was 5, actually. So the 4 rounds like you've seen tonight, the other round was a film round. And then, so you've seen 3 of those tonight. So how would you have got on? So if you were at one of my quizzes 13 years ago, how would you have got on? Let me know across... Oh, hello, we've got a Jack returning. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, okay, nice. Right, you going to say goodnight?
Good night.
Say thanks for playing. Say thank you for playing. Because they've been playing the quiz. You know, Daddy asks questions and they give the answers.
But you have to say, it's not my quiz.
Yeah, but you're here and helping me. You want to finish the quiz and say goodbye to everyone? Like Daddy normally does. Yeah? Okay, right. You ready? Oh, okay. Right, sit there. You ready to? So I'll tell you what to say. Okay, so thank you very much for playing.
Thank you very much for playing.
We will see you soon.
We'll see you soon.
And as always from me.
And always from me.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
We'll see you soon. Take care.